Hello, Graybeard here, and welcome to the channel. We're gonna ride the Jansno today. Give everybody a nice little view of it. It's got the suspension in the front. Of course, you got the suspension in the center. 750 watt rated motor for those who haven't watched me before. And this one here comes with the turn signals. I haven't turned it on yet, otherwise I'd be showing you. And they're sequential, front and back. But yeah, this one here does just as good as this one. It's rated at 1,000 watts. And what I'm figuring is that one's probably the peak. And this is the normal rating, the 750, and it peaks out higher. Different companies use different ratings for some reason. And there's bunches of them out there. Doesn't make it a good or bad bike. Either way, both of them are great bikes. Of course, that one with the white walls cost about $400 more than this one. And it has a little bit nicer ride with the suspension and everything on it. It's got dual springs and shocks on the back. So yeah, it gives you a good ride. A little cushier. But both of them are great bikes. Bang for your buck, you're not going to beat this one. It's a little cooler today. That's why, if you haven't noticed, I'm wearing it's a light jacket, but it's supposed to be 65. But around here, that's out in the sun, and once you hit the shade, it gets a lot cooler. So, and if you can tell, there ain't no leaves left in the big tree across the street. They're in a big old pile there up by the telephone pole. And hopefully the city comes to vac them up before they make it back into my yard. And they actually cleaned up our side of the street this time. There's a lawn service from across the street. He has some people come and do the work for him, and I don't know if they're older people or what, but yeah, they always blow them up in a big old pile over there. And they usually stay there for the most part, but if it gets real windy, it'll come back over here. Oh, I need to get my key. I keep forgetting this one takes a key. If I can get a hold of it. And make sure the battery's on. It was still showing, yeah, it was still showing full, I think, if not 4 bars out of 5 when I came back from the last ride on this, which has been about, I guess, about a month ago. Yeah, I don't get much time to do nothing, and the schedule conflicts from my better half's new job. Oh, that sounded funny. I think that was the shocks. They kind of squeak sometimes. If I rode it more, they'd probably, oh, I'm terrible. Forgot my chates. Keep that wind out of my eyeballs for the most part. Sorry about this. And while we're doing this, because I done forgot to, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And if you have, make sure you're still subscribed. And definitely hit the like button and comment. Helps the channel out quite a bit. Quite a bit. Every interaction helps boost us into the algorithm, if there is one anymore. Like I say, when I first started this channel, I had videos within weeks going up well into the thousands, you know, which is not like wow, but for a channel in its infancy, and you know, I'm not big on the editing part and everything, that was pretty good. Well, now, shoot, a lot of my videos, I'm lucky if I get them into the hundreds. I think it might be the middle shock, the mid-frame part, back shock, whatever you want to call it. As long as it don't come apart on me. Make sure you're all the way up. Try to watch my posture. Make sure you get plenty of the road and everything, and not just the, I hope you still get that too, but I want you to get all of it. Yeah, if you notice, a lot of the trees are bare now. Not really I don't really got a plan on which way I was going to go. Guess we'll go this way. The main drag. The other way would take you up on Stadium Drive. You can go to the stadium either way here. They kind of go in the same direction. In fact, Stadium Drive comes out onto College down here. Yeah, we're already down to 2 bars. It'll probably, yeah, it comes back when you let off. But we'll get a decent ride still. Yeah, I'm thinking about buying pads just to see if that'll take that squeak out. So that's the only thing that could be making the squeak. I don't think there's anything you can rub on the rotor to stop it. I just think it's the pad that does it. Hey, it looked like new concrete back. Oh, concrete looked fresh down there. I was hoping it was this that got fixed. I don't know if you could see it on the video, but it comes up to like a peak there in the middle there. Dodging pedestrians and traffic today. We could see if the park is actually still open. On the last video, if you watched it, looked like they might have had the park closed off for the winter. Yeah, the park is kind of seasonal around here. It's only open during the warm months. And around this time, it takes them quite a while to do it. They turned the park into a big light show for Christmas. And it's real pretty. Every year they have a few new lights, and they got lights they've had for years and years and years. And I mean, they really, really light it up. I don't know what all this traffic's for on a Sunday at about 3:30. There's a bunch of them though. Yeah, this thing really lets you know about half battery that you're no longer fully charged. Football game, I guess. It's weird to have them on Sundays. This is weird. It's freaking weird. And hopefully my audio's good. It's one of the things that kind of held me up. The receiver wasn't receiving. That's weird. Now, we do or did, I get, maybe we still do. We did have a semi-pro team. I don't know what bracket you would call it, you know, from being fully pro. But I ain't heard nothing about them in ages, so I assumed they was no longer a thing. Yeah, the park is closed off. Let you see the gates being closed and all that. I guess you can go in there and like walk the trails or whatever, but they got the gates shut. There's a little trail right here, but I'm not gonna take my bike in there like that. I did once, right after I got it, and I think it was the Polarna that I did. It's weird all this traffic though on a Sunday. And it's last time we rode was a Sunday, and it was a game of some sort, but not like this. I believe last time it was a high school. I don't see no buses here this time. Trying to dodge all these freaking cars, but I wanted to get up this way. But maybe I don't know. If I go the other way, I'm still in the traffic. Yeah, everybody's wanting to go that way. You can go ahead. How you doing?
How you doing?
All right.
Is that battery operated and pedal?
Yeah.
How much do you get on just a straight battery?
I'm not really sure. I get two good rides out of this one.
About how many miles?
Around here you don't get a whole lot because all the hills. The more hills you go up, it drains the batteries quicker.
I'm sort of leaning towards something that for deer hunting. I'm getting old.
Now this one's got a 14 amp hour battery.
Yeah.
I got another bike that's got a 22, and it almost seems to get twice as much out of it.
Really?
Yeah. Both of them's about got the same power.
Oh, okay. I'll see you later.
All righty. Gotta be careful around all this traffic like this. think I'm out of the thick of it. Yeah, this is probably where the smart people are leaving. Everybody tries to leave out of that same exit and clogs it up. If you watched all my videos beforehand, that's probably the fullest you've seen that parking lot while I rode through it. Uh-oh, showing one bar now. It's a little cooler today though. Say it's about 65, is what it said. I'm glad I wore this little light jacket though. So once you get going down the road and that wind goes to blowing, you feel what chill they have in the air. If I had more juice, I'd go up that hill today. I wouldn't mind doing it today. But yeah. Probably run out by the time I get to the top. Them hills really do drain these batteries. Yeah, I did remember to inflate the tires today, and I was kind of surprised. Of course, I hadn't checked them since I mean, you know, I feel of them and everything. You can usually tell by the sidewall, because, you know, you start off with when you air them up, you can feel the tightness then, right? And then when they get softer, you can feel the wall being a little more squishier. Well, I could tell that. Like I say, a couple months ago, I guess, because like I say, I don't get but a couple rides a month out of each bike, because when I can get the time to do it. But yeah, I could tell that they were softer. And when I went to air them up, just as soon as I went to pull out, the traffic's moita around here. That's why I like when I have plenty of juice in my battery, I like to go over to Bluefield, Virginia, because a whole lot less traffic over there. Woohoo! Sure ain't nobody coming up behind me. But I figured I'd get out here on this one, do a second ride on that charge, and get a video out. My hand slipped on the little throttle. That tree's holding on to a few of their leaves. Its leaves over there. It's a cute little neighborhood on this street. All the little houses. At least they appear to be little. Oh look, there's a part between here that I don't have to worry about going over the bump. Still got some debris from the storm left over. They got, that looks like a new pole laying there, or standing there actually. The other one was about to be laying. Yeah, if you ain't watched it, you can go look at my video where I was checking out the storm damage. A lot of that's still sitting there. It's crazy. There's the big, beautiful mountain. Of course, by some people's standards, that's not a big mountain, which I understand. There is a lot bigger mountains out there. But this is our mountain. And like I say, technically, it's a hill. Because it's doesn't meet the requirements in height. It's a couple thousand feet shy of being technically a mountain. It's like, I want to say like 2,300 feet or so. Big enough they put a tunnel through it. Because back in the day, you used to have to go over that mountain. And if I'm not mistaken, that tunnel was made, I want to say in the 70s. The one that goes through East River Mountain. And then they got Big Walker Mountain south of it. It's a little bit longer tunnel than East River, I believe. It's funny, you go back 2 bars, you hit the throttle, go back to 1. Now it's back 2 bars again. Oh, you know, I never left third. Pedal assist 3. Now I should be able to go a little faster. That's the crazy thing about this, the difference between this bike and Polarna. In pedal assist 3, I think you might get 15 to 17 out of the Polarna. And this one in pedal assist 3, it'll take you to 21. Yeah, it goes a little faster now. Making sure I ain't got nobody on my tail. It's a little smoother than the sidewalk. Yeah, this was paved not too long ago. Woo, I'm feeling it in my legs now. Of course, I need it really. I like to get in at least a ride a week. Woohoo! Looks like it got most of the debris from this road. Remember, there's a big old pile over here somewhere. I want to say it's just past that block with the hedge on it. I'm trying to set up straight enough where you can see well over the handlebars. It's beautiful though. That's one good thing about this street. You got this wide lane here. And you can ride it and let the traffic go on. Woohoo! Get up here to this intersection, I'm gonna take a breather. hopefully this video's okay and y'all enjoy it. I'm gonna go ahead and take a sidewalk. Woohoo! Feeling the burn. Woohoo! Hey. Got one a-coming. Woohoo! Yeah, if you do go shopping for an electric bike, like something like this, the one thing other than wattage you really need to look for, you want to, like I say, I would prefer at least 750 watts. That view, just gorgeous. Hope you're getting all that. It's freaking gorgeous. Now we can coast a little ways. Woohoo! Yeah, like I say, if I use this bike more often, I'd probably wouldn't make as many squeaks and stuff. Letting this car around. Woohoo! But say it made that squeak noise when I first got on it, and you know, I could make it squeak, but once I got going, I could hit bumps and stuff, and it's not making no noise. I just hit a bump just then, I went off the road, or the pavement part. Just gorgeous. Just freaking gorgeous. But both bikes toward the end of the battery will still give you a 25 mile an hour. 26 right now, and it's slightly uphill. It went back to 25. This one's just going to have to go around me. 30. Woohoo! Keep catching myself hunching. It's not good for the camera angle. You gotta stiffen your back up a little bit. Woohoo! Like I say, these are mechanical brakes and the Polarna has hydraulics. But I found that these brakes seem to do better. Now I already had the Polarna for a year and it kind of gave me trouble going down that one real steep hill. I can't remember which video it's from, but You'll have to go back through my videos and look. It was one during the summer where I went over a big hill. It might have had something to do with that in the title, something about the big hill on the Palarna. But yeah, it wouldn't stop me going down that real steep hill, but I'm telling you, it was really steep. That hill just right there, I mean, that was fairly steep, but not near as steep as that other hill. Don't know if I'll be able to get a bike this coming spring, but if I do, I'm gonna try to get a dual engine, dual motor, whatever you wanna call it. Not engine, but motor. Whew. I've been needing to change the Earl in the S10. It's got roughly 3,000 miles on it, but it takes me a year to do it. And just the time that I let it go makes me feel like I'm doing something wrong. Yeah, I don't drive a ton. When I was a youngin', I kept the roads hot. Now it's showing 2 bars again. Let me get that my pimp lights on. Huh? But I do hope you enjoyed the ride. I did. My butt's a little sore. I haven't tried that tail saver on here. My left cheek, my left butt bone was feeling it on this one. But yeah, she still did good, real good. And like I say, if you buy that, and you can't go wrong. But like I say, if you're going to buy a bike on top of, like I say, I suggest a 750 watt. On top of that, make sure it does have throttle. Because there's a lot of bikes out there, if you don't pay attention to the detail and all, some of them don't even have a throttle. Some of them are just strictly pedal assist, so you need to read through the description real good and see if it's got throttle, where you can ride throttle only on it. Putting my riding shades up. If I can, I'm trying to do it one-handed. Got the little sleeve going all the way up to me. There we go. We got her now. Had to use my belly for assistance, which is why I need to about to fall backwards over that fire pit that I thought I'd put in the basement, but it's still in the garage. But yeah, we got rid of the mower though. Might put that fire pit over there to get it out of the way of the bench. I need to clean that bench off. All kinds of stuff that I procrastinate over. But yeah, like I say, yeah, make sure you get a bike that has a throttle. This one has this, and on this one it's over on the left side and it's a trigger. A lot of people that I've seen review bikes that have them over here, because there's plenty of them that have them on the left side. I guess it's just more convenient because you already got the shifter and junk like that. But you can swap this for this and have it over there and have the buttons there instead of have the throttle trigger there. But then you got to rework all this. And I'm already used to it that way, so it don't really bother me. The only thing I really do need to do, if you notice, they installed this upside down. That's the way it came. No biggie. You just undo the little thing that goes around the handlebars, the clamp part of it, and flip it. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button for me and lay down a comment. Tell me what you think. And if you didn't, do the same. Hit like and comment and tell me what you think. But anyways, good or bad, whatever you put in there, it helps the channel out. And it won't hurt my feelings. I'm a grown up. I can handle it if it's something bad. But yeah, like I say, make sure you subscribe. And if you haven't, I mean, if you already have, make sure you're still subscribed, because it happens. Every channel I watch, people get unsubscribed. This was a little bit warm. I'm getting a little warm now, but during the ride and everything, it was perfect, really. But anyway, yeah. Hit the bell for all notifications. Make sure you get all the notifications when I drop a new video. And like I say, comment, 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 like. Can't stress it enough, especially on little channels like mine. And it don't have to be mine, like I say. Any channel you like, do that. Comment and like every channel. If you watch the shorts, comment and like. And share the crap out of it. I hope you enjoyed.